Young Kobe.
All right,
Wow. That's how we're starting, huh?
Whoa. Blooper. We're starting over.
All right.
No. Don't do that again.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
A loogie just came up mid-sentence.
I see why you're really stressed out about
I'm
this.
scared, nervous. Anyways. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the... Yo. See, this is going to be hard. You practice this. I don't practice.
Let me give it a go.
Go give it a try.
All right, let me give it a go. All right, ready? All right, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to the Anything Can Happen podcast number.
Oh, why am I saying it?
I want you to be into it, too.
I like that. So you do that again, and you got to say episode 86.
Okay.
All right, ready? So just go into it.
Just go into it.
This is all bloopers.
Hey, I love it. We got to do a TikTok about that, okay? All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Anything Can Happen podcast, number
86. Let's go.
I am Bear Boy. How you doing? To my right here, guy.
It's Young Goof, baby. What's happening?
And then we got here.
The captain of the crew is back, but he's really sick still. Y'all can tell I sound like a 70-year-old chain smoker.
Sorry for the delay. He was gone for the past few weeks. Even missed a little bit of work.
I was ill for 2 weeks straight.
But hey, we're back at it again. We're going to get things rolling, and we're going to get things happening. You know what I'm saying?
So what have y'all done your
Hold
2
on.
weeks?
Remember, everybody, follow the Instagram down below. You guys can DM us questions, vote on polls we have. Let us know. And then also follow the TikTok because we're live right now, and you guys can throw some questions up for us or even just participate with us.
Even see some of the bloopers.
You can see a lot of bloopers.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be bloopers this week. We're going to post them, those. We're going to post those bloopers as well.
Oh, that's going to be
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a terrible one.
But you know what? We're going to get through this episode right now. Our captain's, like he said, he's a little ill right now. But we're going to get through this. We're going to muscle through this, all right?
Yeah, my past 2 weeks I've been terribly ill. I couldn't even get out of bed. I was passing out just from going to the restroom to go pee and come back and get new water. That's how bad it was. Doctor said I had like a small ear infection and a mild cough. I can't hear nothing right now. I have a big ring in my head. It's bad.
Yeah, earlier, we had to yell at you like we're talking to grandpa or something. Can you hear us?
You have to give me hand signals right now too. Imagine how it is at work.
He said he's about to summon somebody. Hand signals.
Do you have to use a radio at work?
No, I have to call my actual phone.
So you have your earbuds in at all times?
I usually only have one in.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up with you guys? I'm pretty sure they don't want to hear about how ill and disgusting I was.
Well, for me, these last 2 weeks have been kind of flying by. My work's actually been hooking me up with food lately. It's been a little weird. So I got free breakfast last Friday.
Don't question it.
And then they also gave me a couple of healthy drinks too, which was really cool. One of them was kind of but the next one they gave me was actually really, really good. I don't remember what it was really in. It was orange and lime with some kind of mint.
I got a question about that because my lady bought me a little ginger shot and I'm scared to take it because it looks disgusting.
You got to. It's thick.
You know what, bro? The first one.
It don't taste good.
The first, it doesn't taste good because
you gotta drink it with
the first drink I had that they gave me, it had ginger in it, and I told the person, I think I didn't like this one because it had ginger in it because everything else that was in
bitter.
it, yeah, everything else in it was I liked, but that was what threw it off to me. And you
gotta drink it with something.
Yeah,
I need a chaser.
Yeah,
and then other than that.
Shot.
What's called again? Been hitting the gym lately and getting
What
back
about your
into that.
Universal trip?
My Universal trip. Oh yeah, it's been that long, huh? Well, let's talk about that. Not much happened at Universal. Hold on, let me finish. Before we went to Universal, we went out to the town, my lady and a couple of her friends, and we got really wasted. Like you know what I mean? We got really hammered.
That's the best part about vacation.
So, the next morning, I woke up on time. You know what I mean? I was ready to go.
You didn't party enough.
And then next thing you know, she was like, I don't know how I'm getting up. I felt so bad just at the end of it. Like, now that I'm talking about it, like, I just feel bad because I was like, oh, we're going. You know what I mean? We're going to go do this. You know what I mean? We got the early access. We're doing this and yada, yada, yada. Bro, we were at the park for maybe like an hour and a half.
Damn.
That's
and
it.
then, yeah. And then we never made it back. So.
Oh, y'all partied a little too much.
Yeah, we never made it back there because honestly, I feel like kind of like Vegas, you know what I mean? Once you like, you go into the town, like the other stuff's gonna be kind of hard to get going on because like we went to like a few breakfast, lunch spots, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like what was it? We went to a place called Tom Tom's, and that place is based off like a show that she likes to watch. And I don't want to get the place in trouble, but
do it.
But
do it.
He's out.
No sponsorship. Do it.
So as I was there, they have a liquor there. And it's their house-owned brand liquor.
Don't get yourself in trouble, though.
So, this is what happened.
For the group.
This is what happened. They were like, I was going to take a shot of Jack because, you know, I like that kind of liquor. And then I was going to get the other people some vodka shots.
You nasty.
So, we're about to do it. And then next thing you know, my lady, she goes, oh, why don't you get that one right there? It's from the actual show. I was like, really? And so... before the lady was pouring the shot, what's called again, I told her, I was like, hey, I go, let me try this one. Brand new bottle. Never been open. So she poured me up that first one. And then I guess they had another vodka brand too that they made. I got that for them. Next thing you know, I told the lady, I go, I really like this bottle. Where can I find it? And how much is it? She goes, the bottle's discontinued. And we can't sell, a bottle because we don't have our liquor license. So
your doc's
So you just threw them under the bus completely.
Yeah.
You just
no sponsorship.
So
no sponsorship. Fuck them.
So yeah, they hooked me up with a bottle under the table.
Crazy.
Yeah, but like I said,
so you got a free bottle?
No, the bottle was only $40.
So it's not free.
It wasn't free.
Yeah, fuck them, dox them. What are they called again? What's the place?
So yeah, like I said, it was a time to remember, honestly, and I still have the bottle. I'm actually gonna drink the rest. What's called again? Probably this Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday.
Nice.
So, it's a small batch of bourbon, really good. I'm not gonna lie to you, especially when it's nice and cold. You don't even need a chaser. I mean, personally, that's me. I like that kind of stuff, you know.
Sick, man.
You gotta acquire the taste. But other than that, let's see. We're actually for you have a big week coming up after the Super Bowl. Your job's gonna be hosting.
Don't dox his job. Stop it.
Don't say that either.
Oh, okay. Well, you have a big event.
Yeah, I have a big event pulling up to my work. I don't like it. I gotta deal with a lot of nonsense already, and it just requires more nonsense because a lot of people get drunk and a lot of people are not so friendly and they do stupid stuff when they're drunk, and I gotta deal with it.
So you're obviously gonna be working this Sunday.
Question.
Always.
What dates does this event he's talking about take place?
All week.
All Monday through Sunday.
Sunday.
Monday through Sunday. So
yeah, literally all week.
All week.
So
it's a week
even on
event.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though is that during this event, it's always funny because it always happens. The first 2 days, it always gets rained on.
Yeah, but it's honestly sunny, so that's I feel like they pushed it back on purpose for that reason. And during like the time it was supposed to usually happen, it was really ugly that week. Like it was usually it's like the end of January. It usually happens, and it was like ugly throughout the end of January. But I think that's why they pushed it back a little bit so like they can have like a good competition because last year there was terrible weather.
That sucks.
So where I work.
Wait, so if I want to pull up for like an event, well, not the event itself, but if I want to go for other stuff around the facility, is it gonna still be packed?
Definitely. There's gonna be roads closed off. There's gonna be everything.
You don't want to be out there.
No, you don't. You don't want to be in that section.
I work out there, and I don't even want to be out there.
Well, he told me I should go over there.
Oh yeah, even the drive.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
the drive out there to Monterey is fucking terrible.
It's gonna be packed bumper to bumper. It really
he
is.
told me I should go because I can get some discounts for Valentine's Day things. But I don't want to go anymore.
Just have him FaceTime
Yeah,
you.
you would definitely.
FaceTime you.
How is that gonna help you on Valentine's
You
Day?
will
So
be.
he can get it for you, and you just pay him back.
I was gonna use his actual facilities.
Yeah, he was gonna go to one of the restaurants,
Oh,
but I honestly forgot.
You suck.
so you know what?
I'm sorry.
You know what you should do? You should get the
He said go opposite.
asada pizza from Pizza and Pints. That's what I got for me and my lady.
No,
You don't like that?
that sounds terrible.
Really?
Sounds fire.
But we're gonna actually go out and have a nice dinner.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
Maybe like for a nightcap, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what's called again? Everywhere you're gonna
She don't
think
really
of,
like pizza though.
My
so.
bad though.
but
I forgot.
It's an asada pizza. Think about that.
I had one of those.
She
This
needs to
was
think about
gas.
that because I don't care. I like pizza. I'm a big fan of pizza.
She like Mexican food.
She should like this pizza then.
Exactly, because you know what?
She's very picky though.
It's got like sour cream on it too and whatnot. And I'm not a big fan of sour cream. That's why I got wings on the side for myself.
Wow, so you don't even like the pizza.
Honestly, it's not really for me. It's for her.
It's for me too. Think about that. It's for both of you because you're both gotta consume the pizza. How big is this pizza?
It's like a medium size.
So were you guys able to finish the whole pizza with you without you really eating it?
Oh well, you know, when you get
I'm not
like
a big fan of wasting food. That's why.
when you have pizza, you legit can.
Why
pick
you
at
laughing?
it. You can legit pick at it,
Oh, they make a joke.
and then
I got skinny over this 2 weeks.
watch a
I'm
little
eating sick.
TV,
I
get
bet.
those likes on the talk right there. That's TikTok, and then you go back to it, and then you know what I mean. You pick at it some more. You go to Cloud9. You say what's up to the TikTok family once again, and then you go back to eating the pie.
I don't know, man.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Hey, but you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's just, I mean, you're not to attack it all at once. It's not a buffet.
As long as there's no food getting thrown away, I'd be happy at that point.
Ah,
But in the words of Sanji, wasting food is awful.
oh, absolutely not. I mean,
that should be a number one sin.
I live in a big house, so you know what I mean. Whoever's not,
Oh, okay, then no.
yeah,
All right. That might be a nightcap for me then. I'll see.
yeah. I mean,
If she's into it, we'll get it. If not, I'll see.
I already know everywhere's gonna be packed. You're not gonna go to any restaurants and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I gotta try to reserve some ASAP. But I'm telling you, it's bad news just because I was out for 2 weeks, so my check is gonna be stupid small. But I am a collector of a lot of stuff, so I can just sell some of my collections. Yeah. But what else? What else are you going to talk about?
That honestly, not much really happened at work. I found some drugs.
Whoa, like hardcore? Or
Yeah, I
like,
actually found hardcore drugs this time.
Dang.
Usually it was just the good old marijuana.
I didn't think we could talk about how hardcore drugs they were.
They goes through your nasal cavity,
Wow.
and it was
Booger sugar?
yeah,
That's all you gotta say.
and
Cinderella.
Colombian snow.
Yeah.
it was a lot, not a lot, but like
A good bag size.
I don't even want to
Like a weekend at Bernie's. Like we're about to have a good time.
a lot of people could have had a great time.
Like a weekend at Bernie's,
A
huh?
lot of people could have had a great time. Let me put it like that. A group of people could have had a great time.
You're gonna end up in your restroom all passed
For a
out.
weekend. They could have had a great time.
Weekend.
For
Wow.
a weekend.
Pablo Escobar came by, huh?
What kind of note you have to write for that?
Oh, that wasn't me because it was higher than my establishment.
Oh.
Or not an establishment, then it was just higher than my ranking. I mean,
Oh, somebody else had to deal with that. You had to bring.
I went with my team lead.
Yeah. Boss.
I got the
some.
call, and then
Did you take a picture with it?
usually because usually it's weed, and so we go and like take it out, and I've done it before where like I go and I'll dispose of it, but I'll go dispose of it with somebody because we're supposed to be doing that. Because you gotta have evidence of someone, you can't
Gotta
be
have
grabbing
a
it.
witness of the disposal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so
You're like, well, we're disposing of it all
No.
right.
Stand like,
Oh.
like I thought it was gonna be weed, and when I went, it was Like
Bear.
it was a
Thanks, babe.
what is it? Like a napkin. I was couldn't get the word out. Like, it was like a napkin, and it was like crumpled up into a ball. And then I was like, "Is it like a nug?" And I opened up, and it was a bag. I was like, "Oh
No way.
So that
It was in
was-
it was in a
That was a solid rock.
no, it wasn't a rock. It
no.
was just
said it was
bag.
It was
a
like
nug.
it was just powder.
I thought well, because it was like you know how when you crumple up a napkin, it's like a ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we talking about like how big was this napkin? Or are we talking about like one of the ones you get in the restroom? Or
Yeah,
is
it was like one of those because it came from the restroom. It was found. It was found in the restroom.
Damn, I just feel bad for old boy now. Here he is. You know, he just did one and he had to use the restroom and it just fell right out of his pocket.
I don't know what
Imagine
happened
he was tripping that whole day. He probably fought his cousin or something.
because like
you.
employees are not supposed to use the public restrooms.
Empty your pockets. I
So,
seen you in the
We
restroom.
couldn't do like, oh, who was the one who did it as an employee? So we were just like, oh, it was just someone who forgot it, but we had to call the cops because it was a hardcore substance.
Yeah.
You couldn't just flush it down the toilet.
I
dispose
thought
of it?
that's what we were gonna do. Usually we just throw it away. I honestly thought that's what we were gonna
because
do.
usually it's not the hard stuff.
So,
Yeah.
so for when
yeah.
you dispose of tree,
We throw it away
you just put it in the trash can?
in the garbage disposal. Not the garbage disposal, but the compactor.
Uh-huh.
We put it in that.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you guys like just don't flush it down the toilet or something like that.
Nah. And then if it's like drinks, we open them and then empty out.
For the homies that couldn't be here today.
Sadly.
Okay.
But yeah, I've had it. That was like the first time I had to do that. I was like, whoa, I need gloves.
Definitely.
And then that was like my most exciting part about work. It was like the same old.
So when did this happen?
This happened a couple days ago.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. I think it was Tuesday, actually.
Sounds like you guys had some interesting weeks while I was just sitting up in bed ill.
It was fun. That was fun, at least. I was not
Wow.
expecting it.
I really came in and enjoy watching a TV show. Like, I can have my TV cranked up all the way and I still can't hear nothing.
Subtitles.
You know what?
That's what I've been having to do. I'll have it on like 20 or 25. She'll wake up and be like, oh, it's too loud. I can't hear shit. I have subtitles on and I still can't hear shit.
So like, do you ever just like watch it on your phone and then just have the earbuds in?
Well, that's what I've been doing at work. 'Cause, hear me out. We've been watching it wasn't my suggestion. We've been watching Peacemaker at work.
Don't lie. You just want to see the orgy again, didn't you?
No, I actually was still kind of sick, so I was sleeping during those scenes. And I told him earlier, I gave a warning to my 60-year-old homie.
6?
60.
Oh, 60.
I gave a warning to the 60-year-old homie. I was like, hey, be aware. There's an orgy coming up in one of these scenes, in one of these episodes.
And I bet you he was glued to your screen because he was trying to watch it.
Well,
Cochino!
I set a 30-minute timer to take a nap, and I woke up, and it was like halfway through the orgy. I was like, I'm sorry, Samario. I fast-forwarded through it. I was like, I'm sorry.
Damn. Wait, so was he watching it?
I think he was like looking down on his phone or some shit during that scene because it's like a good it's like a 2.5-minute scene, bro.
You can't miss it.
Definitely you can't unless you fast forward it.
You can't miss it.
I haven't watched it. I don't choose to watch it now.
Yeah, don't watch it. It's honestly a pretty funny show.
You're missing out on some really good gold comedy.
I don't want to see.
It's
John
no
Cena
idea.
at his finest.
I
How could you do that to John Cena? That's your childhood hero. You just retired this past
Who did
year.
I pose as a kid?
Don't give me that. You're going to cry when he does too.
the funniest part though,
I will.
I think the funniest shit in all of Peacemaker is the guy that got bird blindness.
Oh my goodness.
He can't tell any kind of bird apart besides a hummingbird. So John Cena's pet Eagly, at first he's like, what? He's like, why she got a big ass duck?
Why has he got a parrot? And he keeps on naming the bird different birds besides that one.
It's hella funny, dude.
Does an ostrich or penguin get mentioned?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't start naming some random birds.
He got bird blindness. It's a real disease.
That's funny though. I wish that was a real thing.
You know the guy
That'd
from
be hilarious.
what was it? Not Ricky Bobby. What is it? The Dewey Cox story. Where it was like, Dewey, get out of here.
The black guy?
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
want no part of this. That's that actor.
Oh, okay.
he's a good actor.
Yeah, no, definitely. He's in a lot of stuff. But that's
I
like
hope
what
you get better soon too, Donna. This sickness is terrible. She can't hear nothing either. It's so bad I have to wear headphones during this pod session.
Be like John Cena.
But you see no evil, I can't hear no evil.
But I think we should just to get into the episodes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What y'all want to start with?
I have like
There's
full length.
We have the final episode of Gachiakuta to talk about.
Yeah, so the only ones I have is Gachiakuta, Hell's Paradise,
Vigilantes.
and Vigilantes. Is all like the notes I was able to get, but they're like full detailed notes.
Okay. I got notes on JJK, but it's kind of like a skim through note thing.
Same
But
here.
Well, like that's the besides the third and fourth episode.
It was all the stuff we see in the movie. So it's well, I read the manga too, so it's easier for me to kind of remember.
Uh-huh.
But whatever you guys want to start with, go ahead.
Let's start with the last episode of Gachiakuta. How about that?
Episode 24, Gachiakuta.
Yep, episode
Season
24.
finale.
So it starts off with everybody sad because of Amo. Well, not everyone. Basically, Rudo. He wants to figure out where she's at. Has a talk in the hallway, real emotional wise. Yeah. It was like
Zonka don't really care for her though. Let's be real. Zonka's like, I don't really care for this girl, like, or where she's at, but I know you have some connection with her, Rudo.
yeah,
So-
it's a good friend.
After he beat that bitch.
Yeah, he really did though.
Hey,
She had it coming, or what? Would you say that?
I would say that, and he's just that guy. He's a good guy. At the end of it, he's a good guy. Chris Brown did the same thing. He's a good guy.
Damn.
I was trying to hold that one back.
You just got to play the reverse Uno card, huh?
Okay.
But so we find that out, and then what's called again? The big boss man tells everybody like, "Oh hey, we're about to go on a field trip. We're going to Canvas Town."
Yeah, I was about to say that Rudo wants to learn how to draw, so he goes to ask
Do we know why he wants to learn how to draw? Because it was like kind of out of nowhere.
Well, but he wanted to make her feel better about talking shit to her pretty much in the last episode, and so he was trying to make her feel better.
She could
And then
The apology though that he tried to give her, she just started laughing.
she starts laughing at him. She's like, "Why? There was no point of it. That was stupid."
She's like, "There's too many words that you're saying." So that was.
Yeah, I thought that was hella funny. She just like,
But Rudo though, when he gives his apologies, like he doesn't know how to like give like a serious face. Like he's like smiling and trying to hold it back, and like he gives like an awkward face. Have you noticed that every time?
yeah.
you don't know how to show emotion.
Yeah, there you go. He does not show emotion.
Yeah, after that, pretty much the captain knows what's going to happen, or he pretty much foreshadows what he thinks is going to happen, and sends the kids out to a field trip to Canvas Town. And then they skedaddle. And Engine and Cholo.
The Cholo guy, yeah, they're watching them from up above, and
from
they're
a
like,
distance.
they're like, "Huh? Do you really think we should go with them?" And they're like, "Nah." And then they end up walking that whole thing, don't they?
I think they drove.
No, Engine drove.
I think they drove.
Engine
No,
definitely-
they walked the whole way. Yeah,
Yeah.
the kids walked the whole way.
But the adults
all the adults drove.
yeah.
I think the kids got dropped off at Canvas Town, but they had to walk the other part.
No, but then they make it to that other town, and
Yeah, they
the
walked there,
sketchy town.
it was like hole in the ground or something.
It was called Whole Town.
Whole town.
Yeah. So they go to Whole Town. First thing that they say, like, "Oh, this is where kids go missing. So make sure we all stick together. There's gonna be distractions." First thing that happens, oh, there's an ice cream shop. And all of them go to ice cream. And then we find out that Rudo's got a very hard sugar crush. Or sugar,
You skipped a detail.
oh, we're talking about the homie that was in the hall?
No, I'm talking about the headquarters.
The headquarters?
Yeah, the headquarters. They when they finally pulled up, they were actually the wait, hold on. They were the
Are we talking about the
Guardians of Order? They came to come pick up Rudo.
oh, the hell,
They came to come ask some questions
I don't
from
know
why
if you
the
guys
trash
know this
beast.
or not. That's kind of a self-insert from the actual author. The girl that leads the
That's
Hell
her?
Guards. She looks
Hell Guards, yeah.
exactly like
That's hard.
Watch.
That's aura. I don't know what are you playing. That's hard. You just like you insert yourself as a like not a main character, but like a good, strong side character who's actually like a captain in something, you know? That's hard.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of look like her. That's her right there.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it looks exactly like her.
That's a strong resemblance.
Yeah. And then going back to what Bear said, the kids go to the ice cream shop, and then they run out of money to get more sweets, and that's when Rudo just starts spazzing out. This man needs all the sweets he can get.
And he runs into a kidnapper.
No, the kidnapper stumbles upon them and is like, "Hey, come with me. I got some candy over here. Let's go." What happened to you?
Hot tea.
Sip it slow.
I did.
It's called tea, bro, not coffee.
But as he's talking to them, he's like, "All right, bet. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go get candy." He got a great nose. Everyone knows Ruru got a great nose.
You got that Tanjiro smell.
And so he smelled him.
And he didn't smell
He
good.
didn't smell like any type of sugar, any type of sweetness. So he said, "You're lying to me. Don't lie to me." And he kicks him in the nuts.
Right in the ding ding.
Hard
right?
as possible. I thought that shit was hella
nuts
funny.
or nothing. I thought of Denji in that moment.
But then, like I said, and then we run into the homie with the split personality, and he's over there trying to.
He wants to be friends.
Yeah, he wants someone to tell him what to do, and
Looking for a new boss.
his little homie in his pocket is like, "Not yet. We won't go there yet."
And as all of them pull up to Cavin's town, they to show him like the cast speller murals. That's when they run into Engine. That's when they run into the guy.
shallow homie.
Yeah, they're like, "Yo, why don't you guys give us a ride? You guys drove here the whole time." They're like, "Well,
And then not only
you
that
guys
though,
need
but
to walk."
you can see the tire tracks on the show too. That's what's more funny.
They needed to walk. They needed the lesson.
It builds
The old
character.
spellcaster used to do that all the time and walk through chillingly.
What's his name? Johnny or something like
I
that?
forgot him, to be honest with you.
I think his name is Johnny or something like that.
And then as everyone's just chilling looking at the murals, Engine and Rudo notice that the Watchmaster's logo is as part of the murals as the Undertaker. And everyone's tripping out, like how it's a part of the mural and what does it actually mean. And then the spellcaster's like, "Yo, that's actually dope. You know, how did you know that guy?" And then she says his actual name. Turns out that's Rudo's last name also.
Yeah.
And then season ends, we get blue ball. What the fuck?
After credit scene. Y'all didn't check that out?
What, there was an after credit scene.
I did not see the after credit
So
scene.
after we find out that the Undertaker had Rudo's last name, it cuts to the end. And then there's credits, and obviously, end credits, we see Amo locked behind a cage.
I did not see
And
that.
then
Now
we
I kind of
see-
want to see that. Can
Yo.
you pull
And
that
then-
No,
up?
let's watch that later.
No, and then we see who has her locked behind the cage.
Watch that later.
It's the same guy that's a part of the cleaners.
Oh, it's the finger guy.
The dude with the crazy ass hair.
Finger guy. Arm guy.
No,
No.
that's
I
the
don't know.
Raiders. It's the dude. He's a part of the cleaners. He's with the homies.
So
Yeah, you say-
is it
He was there on that same episode where they found Amo, and then Amo was fucked up. Everybody besides him and Zanka. He has the weird
The
ball.
other one that didn't die?
He has like that ball in a cup fucking
Yeah.
tool. He has Amo locked up.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's wild.
That's definitely like you said, a cliffhanger right there.
That's
That's an extra blue ball.
an indicator of a traitor, but amongst
That's
the cleaners.
edging the fuck out of me. Pause. I'm sorry for being so vocal.
I'm excited for that next season though.
So let's instead of giving an overall for the episode, let's give an overall for the whole season. How about that?
I give it a 9.7.
I was gonna say it's like a high 9. It was a good season.
9.7.
Yeah,
There wasn't a lot of slow episodes, but even when they
absolutely
were,
not.
Even when
it
they
ju-
were,
it just showed
they
you.
were still fire.
yeah, and they were still funny.
So
Definitely funny.
overall, we're giving it a solid 9.
Who's your guys' favorite
9.7.
character?
Favorite character?
Favorite character and favorite instrument?
Ooh, instrument. I'd probably go Jabber's instrument because he can have so many different, like, you know,
Poisons?
very like varieties of stuff.
Variations.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I guess I just go Jabber. Nah, I wouldn't want to go Jabber. Ooh, you go first. I'm trying to think right now.
So the instrument, I think I liked would probably be engines. I like the umbrella. And then also too when he was just gliding on all the trash with it. I thought that was pretty neat.
All right.
And then I guess character-wise, it'd be the girl who's the scissors.
I was about to say that too right now.
Just because like she pulls out a little
I was about to say she just pulled out a blick. She said, "Fuck it, now."
Yeah.
Last resort, glove compartment.
Does her blicky count as an instrument? Because that'd be my favorite.
No, she does not.
She was like an assassin, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm saying. She's dope.
So I'm gonna be for my favorite instrument. It was like one of the first episodes when Rudo was getting beat up by the people on the ground, and he just grabbed a random chain.
Oh yeah.
I think that was my favorite instrument.
Well, that's just Rudo's gloves.
Yeah.
So Rudo's gloves would be your favorite instrument,
or a chain, because that chain looked hard. It reminded me of some Ghost Rider shit.
Okay.
But my favorite character is probably gonna be Engine, just because he's like the cool sensei, big homie brother. If not him, it's got to be Jabber. Do the Jabber dance. Rap the Jabber song. He's a great character.
All
He's
on
funny.
your boy Zonka, huh? You're just gonna dance on your boy Zonka?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Dance on the ops
We're
screen.
gonna add that shit to Fortnite. I'll buy it just to have it, not even use it.
Dang. Just to have him on Fortnite would be pretty interesting too.
Yeah, I think like right before I got sick too, I bought a character on Fortnite. I hadn't been able to really play it since.
All right, so what's your next notes on it? Is it My Hero?
I have My Hero, and I have Hell's Paradise.
Let's do My Hero.
All right, so My Hero, Vigilantes, we got episodes 3, 4, and 5.
Oh shit! I don't have notes for 3.
I got notes for 3. I'll do 3. Honestly, 3 was a real quick episode. It started off with 3 random monsters appearing and then All Might defeating them. One of them was a cucumber, one was fucking tofu, and one was like a little lion kaiju. Like,
No, it was, yeah. All Might came in real quick, said, "I'm here," and then I'm out.
yeah, and the whole episode was kind of like,
It was mostly with All Might and the detective talking about kind of like what's going on with both of them. He finds out that the detective got basically beat up by the Reverse Flash, and he was like, "Oh, what happened?" And he tells him what happens, and All Might tells him like, "Oh, hey, I got this for you," and it's like a perfume or something, a bath bomb. I think it was.
It was like a bath bomb. It was like
it was scented though too.
Yeah.
So it's funny because like
Gives it to his sister.
he tries to give it to his sister as a kind of like a bribe, and so he can talk about Pop Step, right? That's her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Step
how
Pop.
and oh, is it?
No, Pop Step.
Oh,
I was like, what?
darn it. And he tries to talk to his sister about her, and then that she shouldn't have left, and she's trying to find who she really is. And she's like, "Don't worry about her, she's under my supervision, and everything she's been doing has been straight and legal." And so the detective ends up taking back the gift, and it was like, all right, whatever then. So
That was the funniest part. Yeah, I was about to mention that. He was like,
and I think that's where they mentioned an Indian giver too in that episode, or a Native American giver. So
we were mentioning it earlier.
Yeah.
It's just funny how it's just full circle. So that ends up happening, and what is it? All Might's like, "Why didn't you tell me?" And the detective's like, "Well, I don't want people to think that you're favoring other ones." You know what I mean? So
True.
So I don't want them to be like, "Oh, I should go after him," and then we'll get All Might.
So, would you guys shoot a warning shot, or we guys just like, I know it's Japan, and it's not American cops, but we just blick them down?
I mean, yeah, I would.
Yeah, there has to be that one warning shot, obviously, because dude didn't have no weapon, so there was really no reason to.
But I mean, at this point, though, you already know this guy
He
is.
just put multiple shots into all your men and you. You have all you. He just put multiple shots in your men and you. You have all right to shoot back.
But also, too, like, this guy's a metahuman.
Well,
he's a vigilante.
Did that in like 4 seconds, and nobody had a chance to do shit.
He did. He's the only one. That's why he shot. Because he was the only one that wasn't hitting the vitals.
He shot it before that, and then that's when he got pissed and used the quirk, and he's like, "Fuck that!" Grabbed everybody's blick, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, boom.
That was to use your own blick on yourself is diabolical.
I thought of what's his name? Quicksilver.
Quicksilver, yeah.
I thought
it's exactly what I thought.
all that shit. But
this guy just reminds me of Reverse Flash, just because he has the yellow.
That's what I was thinking too, and how he was moving.
Yeah, he just.
But when he did that, he gave me that same feeling.
But
that Quicksilver shit. But also, they have to find housing for their heteromorphs, because the grasshopper homie who got turned up by Trigger can't go back into a human now. So he can't open a regular door. He can't do.
He can't even use the restroom.
That shit's funny. That shit's so messed up. Well, he can't. He can't even shit.
Yeah.
That's a problem. They should have been on that way before this.
That's funny though.
And then, we find out Erasers. He keeps going back to the Grasshopper Bros restaurant because he lives around the corner.
Well, not only that though, but
he likes their coffee.
It's not even a coffee spot, which is funny because they even tell him that. But I guess that's where a lot of crime, a lot of deals go down over there.
Yeah, and that leads right into episode 4.
Yeah.
Wait. We forgot about the Mega Godzillas.
We talked about them.
No, we didn't. Did we?
About the kaiju in the beginning?
No. There was a bunch of karate kids that looked like Mega Godzilla.
Oh, the ones that try to beat up on the Crawler and Popstep?
Yes. They went to a high school or something to hit on the girls, but then obviously Koichi and Popstep popped out. They had the face of Mecha Godzilla.
I did not notice that.
I kind of noticed that, but I thought it kind of looked like a dog to me.
No, they were Mecha Godzilla.
And what's funny is like you say hit on the girls, is like legit, like they were like stoning them.
It was a weird segment on that. I was just
I was kind of confused on that one.
I thought about it. I was like, Vigilantes will really just take any IP from Japan and throw it in there now, because we already seen a Godzilla like kaiju in there, and now we've seen the Mega Godzilla.
And then we got a line from the theme.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that one. All right. But yeah, then we go into episode 4,
and pretty much Aizawa catches the Crawler trying to pretty much meddle in with stuff. Goes in, sees him. He's like, oh.
Well, he went on his patrol. The Crawler went on patrol.
Yeah. He was getting chased by a big, what was it, like octopus kaiju?
Yeah.
Well, he did learn something new about his power too.
Yeah.
When he's like
he knows
shooting,
how to project it. Yeah. And Popstep was like telling him like, well, you can't be doing that because, you have to be a certified hero to be doing stuff like that.
She said that, and then you don't want to be like a certain somebody we know.
Oh, yeah. Their old master.
Everybody.
Their old master, man.
Yeah, and then...
I thought that was bullshit.
As they're pretty much getting attacked by this tentacle man, Aizawa comes in and tries to save the day, tries to restrain him. Can't really restrain him.
No, because it's not even a quirk he's using. That's just him.
It's just a strength enhancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's just too strong, too many arms, too big. So as he breaks free, he gives him a good old haymaker. Because it's just strength, he's not having a quirk. So he takes a whole shot to the shoulder. Flying.
Not only that, though, but then the 2 grasshopper homies come out and they try helping and saving them.
And they're still slaying shit. I don't know if y'all caught that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
As I was right there, he's not really tripping.
But yeah, no, because they said that, what is it?
He's looking for the bigger fish.
No, he's trying to, I forgot what it's called when citizens can help. It's not a citizen's arrest, but it's like your right to help the cops if needed to be, because he's technically like a cop. Oh yeah, it was self-defense, I guess. Yeah. And so they come in, they do a little drop kick maneuver, double team drop kick. And then as they're like trying to hold him down, they're like, we gotta put him somewhere. So what do? They go to the Mantis homie's crib. What do?
The Mantis
they try to evict the homie.
The Mantis homie was upset. He was just like,
how would you feel?
He was like, bro, I just got here and now you're kicking me out. And then next thing you know, what is it?
Sipping his tea, minding his business.
And then the octopus homie came through and started fucking shit up.
He started beating up on the big old Mantis guy, and they're like, man, we thought he'd be a little bit tougher. He's just getting beat up. And then he ends up getting restrained by all of them, the octopus, and they have the two grasshopper homies, and then the giant grasshopper go take the octopus and take him to like jail or something, and he ends up escaping. How do you got three people trying to take this octopus to jail?
It's because he tried to arrest the crawler. He was like, "Hey, you, stop there!"
Yeah.
And they took his eyes off for 2 seconds.
He basically got distracted by the crawler, and the mantis was still pissed about the octopus fucking up his house up, so he was fucking with him in the net. And then that's when he fell. The whole shit fell down. He was like, "That wasn't my fault."
Man. But then at the very end, though, I thought the ending to this episode was actually pretty good, just because like the octopus runs into basically Reverse Flash.
Yeah, and then he gets a little 8-piece combo real quick. Gets
Bro.
knocked the fuck out.
But yeah, when he catches that 8-piece combo, though, the reason why he caught that combo is because he made him bleed, and he was like, "No one makes me bleed my own blood, LaFleur."
No, that was after. He hit him with an 8-piece combo, and then he was like, "Ha, all right, put you down."
Threw a rock at him. And then he said, "Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. You see this scar? I did this to myself to mark after the person I admire."
And he's like, "You're not gonna take that away from me just because you wanted to hit me." And he's like, "I need to regenerate a little bit."
So
Hold up.
And we find out that food's timer on his quirk is 5 seconds before he can do it again.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then pretty much the crawler comes in right at the last second before he gets his head stomped out, and he just darts out of there. End of the episode.
Yep.
And then episode 5.
Which is the newest one, right?
Yeah.
Miss Midnight.
It starts off in an undercover mission.
Midnight.
Undercover mission with Miss Midnight. I mean, I don't think Koichi knows he's on a.
No, he didn't know.
He was just invited, right?
Yeah, no, he was just legit invited to the mixer.
He didn't know it was Pop Step.
Yeah, and what's funny too is like they like go to the mixer, and like the lady who's like hosting it, she goes, "These band people aren't paying attention to me," and then you have this guy right here, who's just, he's in his own world, which is Koichi, aka the Crawler, and he's just over there sipping some tea or something. And what was it? The girl.
She has to use the restroom.
Yep.
And then she's all mad because he tells her a little joke about not falling in, and she faints. Bro pulls the Spider-Man move and catches her.
Shorty got a little too faded.
She definitely did.
I think she got up too fast. You know what I mean? She got a little lightheaded.
A little lightheaded real quick. And then her friend got jealous.
Jelly.
She got so mad she ran to the restroom and she had some trigger in her backpack.
Came back and tried to drug all the dudes, every single dude.
Yeah,
just
she said,
to show them that they're all dogs.
I'm gonna get every drink just in case he didn't want a certain one. He's gonna get one for sure. He didn't want any of them, but didn't take anything. I thought that was funny.
Bro was too young to drink, and then
he don't like fizzy bubbly.
Yeah,
not only that though, but
drinks.
Midnight was in there and Pop Step, and Midnight's just out there, just out drinking everybody in there.
She was throwing
them back, dude. Pop Step was just like in her own little inner world too.
And then the crawler was just pulling everyone in the party. Yeah, all the females was going towards him. Even the guys are jealous. Like, how was he pulling everybody?
Why is everyone focused on this guy?
That's crazy.
He's just in his own world.
He really was in his own world.
And at the end of it, everyone started going crazy. They started transforming, and then that's when she knew what to hit the secret fragrance.
Oh man, Midnight. Boom. Yup.
It should have been me.
I should have been hit with a fragrance.
Dude.
Took out all the guys, left only the girls, and to figure out who put the drugs. And she already knew who the certain suspect was, and she got her. Questioned her why she drugged everybody. She had no reason to, but jealousy.
Pretty much.
She was going to just take her friend away from her.
All right, can we just pause real quick, though?
What?
And I just want to say that the Goonery is going to come out right now. Ready? 3, 2, and Midnight was in her old school uniform before they became, rated G. And it was amazing.
They call her the rated R hero.
For a reason, son. We just need to acknowledge that real quick. All right, now back to our continued program.
And then as they take her down to the police department, she gives up her drug dealer, the Reverse Flash. And then she gives up his whereabouts. Pulls up, he's already gone. Nobody's there. nothing left. But I mean, he left everything. I guess I don't say nothing. He couldn't leave a trace. He left everything.
But other than that, though, they had the trigger that they got from Homegirl, and then they had the other stuff too, and they compared one another, and they're just a little different compared from one to the other.
Yeah, the drugs are being distributed through an Asian market because they can be made in a cheaper way. And then it pans over to a masked man who, or not masked, he's like a hoodied man, and he walks into a let's call it a pharmacy. I don't know what it was. It was a tavern, a cabin. It was something.
I felt like a Chinese restaurant.
I don't know what it was, but he walked into it, and he's asking the guy. He's talking in code. He's like, "Hey, this is weird. Why are you talking like that? I haven't seen you here before." Continues to talk in more code, and he goes, "Hey, let me tell you about that code, brother.
We won't take kindly to that.
That's old code here. Let me tell you. That's how I know you're an imposter."
Not only that, though, then he brings out 3 homies to try to, rough him up.
And he says, "All right, bet." And the dead hero, Hyperquad Fist. Yeah, Hyperquad Fist. My fault. I don't know why I stopped. I'm illiterate.
The Flash.
Yeah, the original Flash shows up, and he just beats up all the drug dealers because he wants to. Well, at first he asks him like, "I want a question before anything gets jiggy." They wanted to get jiggy, and he got jiggy back.
And the old man noticed he was that hero just because the way his movements were and the way he beat up everybody.
That's crazy though. So was he only like speed fast? He wasn't he literally would stop and hit you with just full strength. Yeah.
I believe so.
That's crazy. He just stopped right before boom.
The Flash, he would just go around the world and then just give you a quick left hook.
Well, my thing is, like, why is he not a hero? Why is he fake his death? I have so many questions that need to be answered.
About the actual, not the reverse Flash, but the Flash?
Well, yeah, fucking Freaky Fist Grandpa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And, he pretty much at the end of it, he meets up with the guy, gives him a list of all the people that deal trigger, and he's like, "This is the confirmed list of like a good source of I got that these people are the ones that are pulling out all the trigger that everyone is getting." He goes, "How do you know this is reliable?" He goes, "Trust me, I got good details." And then that was the end of it. I didn't like that. Why are they blue balling us like that? I don't.
Honestly, I'm really hyped. I wasn't really too hyped to pick the first few episodes of this show, this season. But it started.
Now this reveal, I mean, at the end of it, he thinks he sees him because he's just walking. He hasn't seen him in it's been a whole year.
Yeah.
And
shit.
I thought his name was
Freaky Fist Grandpa.
Was it?
Yeah.
Knuckle Duster.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was Knuckle Duster.
I call him Freaky Fist Grandpa.
His original name was Knuckle Duster.
The news.
Everybody calls him Freaky Fish Grandpa.
Yeah, the news puts him
okay.
out there as Freaky Fist Grandpa.
Well, we ended up finding out that his quirk. Well, obviously his quirk was stolen.
Did we?
Oh.
That's why he had to retire from being a hero.
Ah.
His quirk.
And then once his wife died and his daughter left, he said, "Fake my death."
I see now.
Makes sense.
His-
I put the pieces together.
Yeah, and we obviously know who steals quirks, and we know who the drug dealer's working with.
And then
So
it was his daughter.
So we know. Well, we know who has his quirk now.
For one. All for one.
The drug dealer. God damn it.
Oh, I was gonna say not all for one.
Reverse
Right.
Flash.
Because Reverse Flash, Freaky Fist Grandpa used to be the Flash. And then his quirk got yanked by All for One, obviously, because nobody else can really do that.
Yeah.
And then the dealer being a part of All for One's crew said, "Well, hey, you admire this quirk so much, I got it for you." That's what I believe happened.
Oh, that's your theory. Okay.
Well,
I see.
'cause
I don't think
he
that
has
happened.
No quirk anymore. How else do you lose a quirk?
I mean, there's a bunch of speed quirks in this series, so I just feel like he just happened to be a quirkster too.
But no quirks are exactly alike like that.
Speaking
Like
of
even in Jenny and his
quicksters,
brother, his are in his caps, his brothers are in his arms. But for Freaky Fist Grandpa's, it's for a 5-second interval. And he even told the cop, if you run across this quirk again, you guys need to shoot to kill because this quirk won't let you guys do it again.
Yeah, but
oh, go.
He does definitely have good intel on how the quirk works.
Because it used to be his quirk.
I don't believe that.
You don't remember in the Asian market where the guy was like, how I even said, the guy is like, whoa, I haven't seen moves like this since this, what was the hero called?
I didn't even get that note down.
The hero's name. Hold up.
We need to start calling him Reverse Flash and Flash.
No, think of his grandpa's actual name. Hyper Quad Fist.
Yeah, Hyper Quad Fist. And then the drug dealer even said that, yeah, I gave myself a scar on the face to be just like that hero I used to admire. Who else? And obviously, Freaky Fist has that scar on his face. That's when I put two and two together. Like, oh, he used to be the Flash.
Oh, so you knew this previously?
He put it together in the
put
pieces.
it together with the...
Like how you did.
Oh, I know, but like you put that together while watching this episode, or you knew previously that he was the Flash?
I put it together watching this episode.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was
And well, since we already know that the drug dealer works with All for One, that's the...
I mean, the drug dealer could be working with the bee lady.
Well...
For all we know right now.
We heard him talk on the phone, too, and it was to All for One.
Yeah. Very true. True.
Honestly, these episodes, like, overall, I'll probably get like an 8.5. Because the first two I didn't really care about.
I give it a 9.
The first two is definitely solid, like 7, 8. And then this last episode, I give it a 10. A solid 10. A solid 10.
I kind of liked how when he went to visit his daughter in the hospital, that the Three Stooges were there.
Yeah, protecting her.
Well, yeah, I mean, they were there even at the end of the first season. They said they
teaching her how to play guitar.
I think Wolverine got a thing for her.
And he showed her how to
string it.
Yeah.
Tuned it.
Tuned it. That's what it's called. Yeah.
And then the lizard homie was out there still trying to play the shit. But it was pretty great. I fuck with it. We got how many shows we got left?
We got Hell's Paradise and JJK.
I have Hell's Paradise left. That's it.
Oh, and Fire Force.
Oh, do you have Fire Force notes?
I got notes for Fire Force.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna be blank on that one. But let's go to freaking
you guys want to do
Hell's Paradise.
Oh my god, bro.
Let's do it. It was crazy. So it starts off with the samurai coming back and he's unharmed, and it's like a big eyebrow raise, like, how are you coming back? Last person to ever come back. And they point to the statue. He looks like that. Bro's dead. He looks like how everyone looks when they die, with a bunch of flowers in their body and veins or vines and stuff coming out of their body. And so the Shogun sends their men back to that guy. He sends them back to the island, and this time he's not sending ex-convicts or anything.
Yeah.
They're sending 4 shinobi with them.
Yes, I was like, I did not spell it correctly, and I was like, I forgot how did I pronounce that.
He sends that dude and 3 other samurai, and then the 4.
He sends 4 shinobi.
Yeah, 4 shinobi, and then also 4 samurai.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But this guy, before the night ends, he's trying to go to Hong Kong. You know what I mean? He's trying to go get some action. And he didn't care who it was.
Yeah, no, that was wild. Gnarly.
Very wild.
And then it gets into this other topic I was wanting to bring up. The gods.
Give me some booty.
What are the gods called again?
Temo?
No, I forgot what they're called.
Hold on. Well, anyways, the gods' training facility. It's an orgy party.
Yeah,
it's an orgy party. That's all it is. They just mate. They just all just look at each other and just say, "Hey, you come here. Let's get it on." I thought that was crazy. I was like, "This is not training. This is not how you meditate. This is how you fornicate."
That's such a crazy training arc. Hey,
it's a crazy training arc.
I mean, they show what happens when they get actual humans.
Yeah, and then
the humans end up exploding from their eyeballs and everywhere else.
It must be amazing.
But what's weird about them, let's be honest, what's weird about them is that they can go either one gender or the other, or they can be like their other homie who is like, why don't you just be both mutual at the same time?
Yeah. I thought when I heard that, I thought of the Eric Cartman mom episode of South Park. Very strange.
Oh man, the Denver Broncos of 1978. Carmen's
But
dad.
then it cuts to like the whole gang from the last season. They're like, all right, we're gonna be on this search for Gabimaru. He's somewhere out here. We have to find him. We don't know where he's at. And everyone is pretty much very much concerned, but they're just happy to be alive.
The ninja lady, though, she was like, I'm just trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
She's like, there's no elixir, you know what I mean? Nothing in the fountain of youth. Like, I just want to get out of here now. Like,
I mean, that's understandable, but if she comes back with nothing, she dies. So either way,
Yeah.
you die.
She got to have a little something.
You gotta have the elixir. You gotta have the elixir or you're dead. And then he pretty much sees the two brothers, the samurai and he's a god now.
I'm calling him Beast Boy.
He's a god now, yeah. He's one of the gods. Or one of those plant people. I don't know what to call him.
Bro has been eating everything that's been on that island.
Yeah, that's how he got his powers.
And drinking the blood of everything. Yeah.
That's how we got the powers. And then he just goes about, all right, I see you, you see me. Mutual combat!
Mm-hmm.
Mutual combat!
Straight up, no words were said. They just straight started throwing hands.
Yeah, I don't say Benimaru. Gabimaru already like lost his memory and all he knows is how to fight. So that his instinct just kicked in and said, all right, we're fighting. We're dueling to the death.
Gave homie the ultimate hickey.
But not only that, though.
Oh, yeah. He loses his
start
out.
He loses his
He's a Monada's vitals.
His focus on how to use Tao, I believe.
Tao, yeah.
Yeah.
Tao.
And then he pretty much throughout the fight, the brother realizes that like the I don't even know what to call him. The plant brother? The big brother, I guess?
The Beast Boy. Just call him Beast Boy.
Yeah, the Beast Boy, he realized that, this guy's doing everything he possibly can to kill me. And he's like to the point where I'm gonna die because I can't regenerate fast enough.
Motherfucker kept biting him in the throat.
He kept ripping off his head. Yeah, ripping out his throat. And then
what's weird about that though too is that Gabimaru was fighting for his last breath, and he was, like you said, he lost his memory, so he doesn't know anybody. You know what I mean? He's trying to get intel on those other people, but he's like, well, if I die, like our code says, you know what I mean? We gotta
make sure the enemy's dead.
Yeah,
at all costs,
because there's gonna be another person from my village coming this way to take my place.
Yeah, no, I thought that was crazy because like he's pretty much giving up his he's giving up his life and that's like what he's trained to do, but because he lost his memory, he has his no focus on his Tao, so he's letting go of all of his mana. I'm calling it mana. You call it Tao, it's because it's the same thing. No, they said it in the episodes. It's mana. It's same.
Well, Tao was what they learned from the island, but I think for Gabimaru, it was his chakra before because he's a shinobi. So that's why he was learning. That's how he was able to do all the ninjutsu and like shit like that.
He's like a Sasuke, honestly, with all that fire breathing.
Bro, the animation on the fights looks so fucking.
Dude, it's
clean.
so dope.
No, it's good. It's been a really good watch, honestly, from season 1 to now. Like,
yeah, it's great. And then while them two are fighting, the little brother realized, like, hey, I should actually start taking out the rest of their gang. So
he goes for the big ass one-armed swordsman.
He goes for the weakest link he sees. He has one hand. He should be the weakest link, but he has big muscles, so I can't slice through him. So I gotta stab him.
Oh no,
it didn't work. He got his ass beat
the whole way,
terribly. Left hand, right hand, smack.
Yep. And then what was funny too is like even the guy, he was like, he goes that you haven't you've been letting your brother take all the tough fights while you have what's called again? You take the weaker ones. That's why you have a pretty face, this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, his brother, he's missing an eyeball. He's turning into a plant. Man, I mean, that's what happens when you use too much Tao, you know what I mean? Because, like, even the little girl, she was like, you know what I mean? You can't be using the Tao so much because, you know what I mean? You'll end up, like, killing yourself or becoming, like, one of those things.
I thought it was crazy as fuck, too. They brought an upper torso to help them fight. I don't know if y'all noticed that shit.
Yeah.
It was just an upper torso.
Yeah, the tree was even tripping out too. He was, when he saw that they defeated that person, because I guess he's like a real high end up like god type being.
Well, No, but with the fight with just the brothers, they brought an upper torso of a monster back to help them fight, and then that two-sworded kid, took care of it pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, but that's pretty crazy to like the brothers like to not sacrifice his life. He like got very injured to stop the fight. He like got in the middle of it mid-tag and said,
"Oh well, hold on, that happened in episode 2. Because at the end of episode 1, this motherfucker went full carnage."
Yeah, he was turning into carnage, basically.
Oh yeah, my fault. My nose got.
And then so episode 2 starts, and this was in full fucking carnage blackout mode.
And honestly,
yeah, they're in a fight to the death.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for that happening, where the brother came in and tried to stop the fight, like I don't know, maybe.
I think Gabimaru probably would have died.
Yeah, that.
They both would have died.
That and also too.
That Beast Boy can regenerate.
But
wouldn't he have exploded?
What was that?
Wouldn't they both have exploded from using too much of their Tao?
Tao? Most likely, yeah.
Because he was running out of it too.
Because he was running low too.
Yeah.
Because he didn't really know how to use it either. He was just blackout, rage,
But the little girl, though, she went from being a little girl to basically being like Gabimaru's age after she used her power.
She used too much Tao.
Yeah.
But it's because she's also like one of those, she's like one of the creatures too, that's why. That's what I believe.
Man, that poor girl, though. Those people try to take her back to the village so they can, train again. Freaking horrible.
Yeah, no, that's a crazy way of training. But like how they break up the fight pretty much is the little girl splits the floor in half.
Yeah.
And the Beast Boy gets like pretty much just falls in and Gabimaru gets saved.
But as Beast Boy's falling again, he sees his brother and he tells his brother, "Wait,
I'll be back
for me.
I'll be back."
Allegedly.
Bro falls in a pit with a bunch of monsters too.
And then next thing you know, he's starting to fight all of them. He's eating all of them.
He's straight. First thing he said, "Hey, y'all motherfuckers better taste good."
Yep.
If I was a conscious monster at that point, I'm leaving. I'm not staying.
And then at the end, what was that? Basically,
we'll wait for that at the end, because after that it cuts back to the other group. They actually regroup with the original squad.
Yeah. They go out to the temple.
They meet at the end of one of the palaces.
Yeah, they go to the temple and they all meet back up at the temple or wherever I called it the temple in my notes.
And then Gabimaru and I can't remember her name, but the
the executioner lady,
the lady who's in charge of Gabimaru. What's called again? They meet up and she can tell that
he's not the same person.
He's not the same person. Yeah, and then I don't know what was going on, but I guess they have the same kind of tout or something.
Nah, so they like
she straddles the boy.
She returns Gabimaru's memory by putting Tao into him that's comparable to him, because she knows like his wife and like what he told her. So he was like putting that same energy that she felt when he was telling her about it into him, so he can get all his memories back.
But during that fight too, with basically like Beast Boy, Carnage guy, like the ghost of his wife came out and tried to like touch him on his shoulder, and he just shrugged it off and just
went crazy.
Yeah.
No, it helped him though.
Yeah, I think she gave him like a little speech.
Yeah, she gave him a little spirit squeeze, a little reach around from the back.
Hey yo.
And then pretty much the bigger brother Beast Boy, he lives. He regenerates. He survives. 1v1s all the monsters that are in the tavern.
And that's when he starts learning more about his Tao.
Learning how to use it. And one of the, basically like the, I don't know what you call them, like demigods, basically.
One of the training arc creatures.
They come and they're like, "You're an interesting person." And that's where we get left off.
Yeah, but I forgot to mention before that they actually tell Gabimaru that his wife is possibly fake.
And I believe she might be fake too.
I don't know. He smells her.
He knows her voice.
He smells her.
Is he got Rito's nose?
Smell.
He got Rito's nose?
But like how the other girl said, the other shinobi or whatever the fuck she's called. She said, "Hey, like, can't your master just put those memories into your head?"
But you can't put those scents.
He goes, "I felt something.
Fragrance.
Lavender. motherfucker just mopped up with some Fabuloso and said, yeah. I don't know. I'm excited though. Next episode.
Yeah.
Me too.
What do y'all rate these 2 episodes?
9.5.
I was gonna say there's nothing less.
I didn't like the orgy party.
Honestly, I give it a solid 8 for both.
I didn't like the orgy party was wild.
I'd give it
I give it a
9.
solid 8 for both.
Why an 8?
Why an 8?
Why so low? Not low.
I mean, I feel like right now, like I don't want to say a solid 9, 10, just because I feel like later on in the episodes, those might be the 9s and 10s. So I feel like an 8 right now for me is just, you know what I mean? Yeah, you gave me enough. The orgy party wasn't bad, even though you didn't like it. But like I said, a solid, like I said, definitely solid 8.
Yeah, that orgy scene was a wild training arc.
Crazy.
I watch a lot of anime. I had never seen an anime that has a training arc like that. Swear to you.
That's what, honestly though too, like Hell's Paradise, the way I was thinking about it too is like, it's like the way they explained it to them in the beginning is like, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be like, you know, a place, you know what I mean? Where it's like nice and beautiful and whatnot. But it feels like to me like that old folk tale where it's like Greenland and Iceland. It's just like, you know, it wasn't everything you expected it to be.
That is true.
So.
All right. You guys want me to do the Fire Force real quick?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go over Fire Force episode 14, 15, and 16.
I think I texted you it on episode 14. The
demon Benny Morrow kept seeing was his old
it was his old master, but it was the intro gave it away.
The intro.
Oh,
yeah, the intro. It showed that like his because it showed us his master like right before, like he even transformed, and then it hit the intro, and then the intro showed his face, and then transforming into the demon.
Oh
yeah, I was like, what the hell? Because I watched the intros, I was like, yo, that's not cool. And then literally, as soon as the intro was done, like maybe 5 seconds after, he could transform into a demon. And it's like,
I don't know if you've seen the intro too. It gave a glimpse of death.
Oh yeah,
Seen it.
Seen it.
So this show is a whole prequel to another show we watched a long time ago.
Si, senor.
Okay.
But
Good show.
His captain popped out at the same time as the 7th pillar, and they weren't.
It was a 7-pillar titan.
Yeah, he really wasn't gonna go help out at all. And then until he's seen, like, hey, his vice captain was like, hey, you recognize that, right? And then he's like, I'm gonna go to that pillar. You guys can do the rest. And then we end up finding out through a whole backstory that the Asakusa company, they don't lay the Infernals to rest like every other company does.
They just kill him.
They actually kill him, and they have a kill count of how many the whole Asakusa company has killed.
He has like over 200 bodies.
Yeah, I think the other captain had like 298.
So they have it on books, huh?
Yeah, and after all that shit though, there was an Infernal that popped out. It was some kid's mom. She was a single mother raising the kid. The kid didn't want them to kill the mom. So to get back at the captain, he stabbed that fool in the back.
Killed him.
I thought
right in the kidney.
I thought that was fucking wild. But it pretty much gives the whole backstory is about how the captain's trying to pass down the captain spot to Benny Morrow, but he needs to learn to have like no emotion like how Gabi Morrow has it. Like
no emotions at all?
Yeah, this captain spot's not some you want emotion with. You want to just be able to do this shit with no feelings.
Wow.
And then it cuts back to the actual fight between them. I thought it was pretty sick. The whole Asakusa company popped out, and they were like, dude, Captain, send him off with a fucking bang. And the whole time they're fighting, they're pretty much doing the same kind of attacks at each other. Just like how in Demon Slayer, they have forms and styles and breathing. They're pretty much doing first form versus first form, second form versus fifth form, fifth versus second.
It was lit.
I thought it was so cold.
Wow.
And it was like, to do like his actual finishing move was to have like a sun behind him. All his fucking crewmates threw their little brooms, set him on fire, and it made
I thought they were hard because that's how they get away.
That was so cold. He sent his old captain off with a fucking bang.
Salute.
Dang. So basically, like how they did for what is it? The guy from Guardians of the Galaxy when he
No, like so he as a kid they show him like he was always strong and the captain knew that and he wanted him to learn a certain form but while he was alive he never could get it correctly and so he was like, you know what, I'm gonna show you exactly the form you wanted me to learn and I'm gonna perfect it to its greatest ability and he has the greatest form ever and he lets him know and he ends it with it.
But even at the end of the episode too, the vice captain says like, hey, like, we gotta be prepared if your doppelganger shows up because nobody else can really fight something like that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he said that. That'd be
Dude,
that'd be crazy.
But that's pretty much the end of episode 14. It was just a fight between Benny Maho and his old
Yeah, all of them are just one fights.
I thought it was sick.
One fight.
Episode 15 wasn't really about a fight. It
Well,
starts out with show.
Didn't you want that though?
What?
Didn't you want just like them just sticking to one fight, not going off to like
But
one
that's
fight
what I mean.
here and
It's
another fight there?
just so great. Like it's like that's what I mean. It was just
Yeah, the way they did that episode, it was pretty fucking
fire.
Because we knew nothing about his backstory before this.
yeah. He was just a guy who was a captain who was really strong and a drunk.
So your anime theory stands corrected. When you get the background story, they're done.
Yeah. But episode 15, we end up finding out the backstory between for Sho and Shinra's mother.
Oh.
What do you think of Sho's new drip? He's walking around trying to blend in, and he has like some kind of little golfer boy fit on.
He looks like a little boy, young boy. He pulls all the women.
Yeah, he's like, he's even like, what
He's
the fuck?
iced out. He's dripped out.
He's not
No,
trying to dress
he's not.
casual.
He's trying to just dress like
Honestly.
he looks like a little golfer kid. Like he look
From like the 80s.
yeah, like he has
That's what I'm-
like
The shorts.
Yeah, like
pants
that.
pulled up.
So-
yeah,
ankle
yup,
The
exactly,
high weird
exactly.
ankle socks,
Yeah.
The weird little hat, the scarf.
Yeah,
His drip was kind of funny to me, I ain't gonna lie.
it was hilarious. But he's pulling. He's pulling.
But this whole episode, he's just trying to find the records of his family. And he finds records of his mom and him. And obviously it says they're deceased. But he's trying to find records on his pops, and there's no record on who his father is. So he ends up going to like some kind of recreational center where supposedly, well,
Allegedly.
his mother had 2 virgin births.
Some JJK stuff happened.
I thought it was more like some Jesus. It's not JJK. It's definitely not JJK.
Yeah, but
that's the part I was going. I was like, dang.
she pulls like the Virgin Mary stuff. She just she's touched and she's magically.
They even go over it in like the testimony type
Yeah.
shit. Like
They did all the tests about, you know how like you can check if your daughter's still virgin or whatever. They did those tests. She still had everything intact. A soul never touched.
Did we all
And
read
they-
the
and
comments?
But she was able to give birth.
They even go over the fact how the Virgin Mary, how her shit happened, and how a spirit came to her at night and said like, oh, your kid's gonna be a hero. And without doubt, her first kid was Shinra.
Yeah, and he was like labeled as a devil because, in a sense, he was always a weird character, but his ability to use his flames was very strong even as a kid. But I can't even think of the words right now.
But when Sho's hearing about all this shit too, he's just like, okay, like, so she had 2 virgin births, and then he's talking to this guy from the recreational center who was there to witness all this shit, but there was no record. He couldn't go out to the public and say it because the church came in. The church came in and said like, hey,
Silence.
Classified
yeah,
documents.
you can't
All
talk
right,
about this.
silence.
This is classified. And during this, Sho has an Adola link with his mother from the other side while she's all demonic and deep and
Oh, and she can't talk. And then that's when it reminded me of Full Metal Alchemist.
She can't talk, but she can portray her memories to Sho. So Sho,
Oh.
the little brother,
Wow.
sees all the memories of their mom going through all this. Her mom, about his grandma disowning the mom, saying, "What kind of fucking lifestyle do you live behind our back?"
Called her a whore.
Like,
Sheesh. A virgin whore?
Yeah, because, how In real life, how does that happen?
Yeah, she's like, how do you not know who the father is? You must have been sleeping around with so many different men.
Hold up. Before, I'm not calling the Bible fake, but in theory, how does that happen?
Like you said, touch.
Holy touch.
All right. We're not going to do no flips, all right?
But
touch.
during this whole backstory, she even, like, her mom is even there talking to her saying, like, yeah, don't ever use our last name again. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you. And then she's scared the mom's going to do something to Shinra. She's like, don't touch my kid. And the mom's like, you think I'd ever want to touch that disgusting child of yours?
Calls it a devil.
But really,
Not the devil.
he's Jesus.
He's a hero. But
I am here.
And what I thought was really crazy about this too. Well, in our world, it's Mother Mary. Her name was Marie.
Maria, huh?
Marie.
I thought and that's pretty much the end of episode 15. I thought that was wicked.
Yeah, and their Adola link was crazy. I was wondering. I honestly at first I thought it was gonna be the nun, the
one from the
from the
church
eighth?
with Iris.
Yeah, at first, I thought it was gonna be with her, and then once I seen the mom, I was like,
It does remind me of Full Metal. It does.
Good show.
But what I thought was really crazy about
I'm rewatching that show
whole
right
episode, they legit compare how Shinra is like supposed to be Jesus.
Supposed to be a hero. Supposed to be a god.
Talked about, because you know how in the actual testimony it says like Jesus is supposed to come and saving the world and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They did the same comparison with Shinra.
Hey, you know what we just forgot to talk about though in the Benimaru fight? I mean, once he finally killed his master, he created the moon for Soul Eater.
That moon's been popping up a lot lately, even before that though. But
No, but now it's permanent.
yeah,
Okay.
you gotta watch both these shows, Bear. And then episode 16 starts. The final pillar has arrived.
Oh.
And with this pillar, the Titan behind it.
Did you know who? Wait, before you say the name, did you know who it was before they like spoke about him?
Yes.
I didn't.
You didn't know?
They always talked about it beforehand too, because you know, in the beginning of the episode, it talks about death by fire is the most feared. There were some other episodes where it talked about Raffles and his whole journey. But how every pillar pops up with a Titan. At first, the Titan that pops up, Barry, it looks like an unknown from Pokemon.
Straight question mark.
Yeah. It's not even a question mark, it's just a randomly looking symbol. Then out of nowhere, Raffles the first pops up. And everybody knows Raffles from their testimony as like the savior. The guy.
Pretty much God.
Yeah. Pretty much their version of God, their version of, I wouldn't say Jesus, but
Just God. It's a God.
it's
It's a God. Because
Okay.
I would say it's like their Moses or something like that. He had a bunch of followers back then that came with him after the first great cataclysm, which destroyed the whole earth. And then this motherfucker fuses with the unknown.
Jeez.
Yes, he ends up becoming just one giant face on this big unknown Titan.
Did you notice he kind of looked like Death when he was in there?
I thought he looked like the motherfucker from Full Metal Armstrong. Because he has the face of
curl.
Armstrong from Full Metal.
Yeah, he has a goatee and then
The-
that one little
he's all
rat-
buff.
yeah. No, it's just his face.
Yeah, he's just blonde. He has that goatee and then that one weird hair right here.
Yeah, the little Superman curl. But I thought it looked like Death.
But while all this is going on, Company 2's out there trying to evacuate the people. Juggernaut's there with a whole new looking fit.
I like his fit.
I forgot the other food's name. I forgot the other food's
The
name.
surfer dude or the guy that was putting up the block?
The surfer food and the block.
I
food.
just know that from the fifth.
Yeah. But Company 2, Company 5, they're out there trying to defend all this shit. And then they load up a human catapult headbutt cannon.
Dude, that shit was funny.
'Cause
Holy.
The captain of Company 2.
Headbutt cannon.
The captain of Company 2, he has like the strongest like headbutt
Dome.
out there. Like, I don't know what the fuck his fire does with his head, but he's able to actually, like, headbutt the shit out of somebody.
Turns into like a bullet.
So they load him up in a cannon and shoot him at the unknown and just... Ding,
He said, dink, and he just binks off. Just so, bing.
So everyone's like, what the fuck?
Now he's down.
They're like, this is the strongest attack hour. What are we going to do now?
Dang, did he put a dent in it at least?
No, he just bink.
And then Company 8 pulls up. The company that's supposed to be in hiding. The company that's wanted by the church and the government. Because they're known as traitors.
And they're the ones that take it out.
Well, it's really just all Shinra.
You know what? I thought that was kind of messed up. He has his brother there the whole time. He could have did something.
Yeah.
His brother's just watching on the sideline?
Yeah,
his brother's really strong, too.
His brother pulled up, too, to talk to him. He's like, I haven't seen you in like a week, so what's been going on?
He gives him a hug. He's like, get off me right now. You got to worry about this guy.
Wow.
So, while this is going on, it's being televised, too.
Oh, wow. So it's kind of like that fight with All For One?
Kind of. But remember how I told you, everybody knows Raffles the First from their testimony.
Okay.
So a lot of people are just like, okay, this is the rapture. This is the coming of.
Yeah, when they see him come out, they're like, "Oh, well, I'm getting on my knees. Like this is the first coming. Let's pray."
A lot of people started praying to him, but during this fight, after Shinra defeats this motherfucker, people start calling him a devil all over again.
He puts a bullet right through, not a bullet, but like he one pieces his dome.
Because Shinra's ability, he's able to emit fire from his feet. So
that's why they call him the devil. Then.
Well, because he leaves a footprint after he takes off.
Yeah,
after the devil's claw.
Oh, shit.
It looks like the devil's footprint. But throughout these 3 seasons, he learns to travel light speed through his flame.
Through his Adolo link.
So that's how he's able to put a hole straight through this fool's dome.
In the blink of an eye.
Yeah. And while this is going on, Iris, the sister from the 8th Company, she unlocked her Adolo link and Adolo flame. She was able to actually put like a barrier up or enhance everybody.
Yeah, since she's like a nun, she was able to like put a prayer out for everybody that put like a barrier around everyone's body so they wouldn't take the impact, because the whole time while he's fighting this thing, it's like shooting beams at him and he's blocking it so it doesn't hit the people or the citizens of the town. And it's causing these crazy ass wavelengths that's turning the stars into turning into something else. The stars are starting to look more cartoonish because it's starting to get people's thoughts and it's turning it into reality. And then
wow.
So when he finally does the Adolo link to where he goes through light speed and puts a bullet through his head, he had like a whole new animation style too. It turned into the animation style like the sky of Soul Eater.
Yeah, of the other anime that's supposed to be a prequel to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
And so it turns into that, and then
did you notice that right away?
Yeah, instantly.
Yeah.
And so because it's being televised, they seen everything change. They seen him go through his head, and his brother was hyping up the whole time as he was fighting, like, "Oh, you're this hero. Like, I seen this in like prophecy thing. You're this guy. You show him who you are. Show him the real you." And as he goes through his head, everyone sees him kill their pretty much their god, their one and only, and they're like, "Oh, nah, he's a traitor. He's a devil. Why would you even try to kill him? He's our savior." And
he's like, "Hey, he challenged me, okay?"
Not well.
It was pretty much like the rapture. He was gonna save the people who he thought were savable, and well, that's what they thought.
Yeah,
at least.
But really, he was gonna just.
He was gonna kill. Yeah, he was gonna kill everybody.
Damn. He was gonna bring apart this. He was gonna bring. Oh my God! He was gonna bring apart the second great cataclysm. The first one, it was like when the meteor hit the earth and just killed everything.
Yeah, it was like the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it was gonna do the same shit, just burn everything in sight.
Yeah.
So he said we wanted to hit a restart.
Yeah. That's what the whole bad guys want to do with the world.
What was crazy as fuck during that fight too, Raffles, while he was in the unknown state of that Titan, he opened up his mouth and let out 8 different demon type infernals. And usually a regular infernal is a problem for people.
But you got 8 now.
But they had 8 and they were on demon class. when you watch the show, you'll find out the demon classes are
ranking.
way stronger.
Yeah,
But
like the ultimate.
This Fushiguro made easy work of all of them.
Yeah, I thought that was, dude, that was dope. That was a dope scene. That was amazing.
It was like Teen Gohan versus Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan versus the Cell Juniors.
Oh, you went through him like butter.
Like,
yeah, it was super quick. No one expected it at all.
Straight
It was
kick
super
through
fast.
every single one of them.
Everyone was like, whoa. I just blinked.
But the episode ends pretty much with the whole world televising seeing him kill their god. Then everybody started shunning him, calling him a devil, and he just disappears.
I want to know, I forgot to mention this before we start talking about this specific episode. Did you watch the intro?
Yes.
Did you watch a specific thing that happened towards the end of the intro?
Where he starts to turn into his thing. Yeah.
You see his form and you see his hand. I was like, I'm mad.
Damn, so this intro gave up a lot of information.
Yes.
Yeah.
From what you're telling me.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, only because I know what he
Wow.
looks like already.
And then, well, we also seen the other show. So if you watch the other show and you see the intro of this, you'll see glimpses of a lot of characters from the other show.
Yeah.
What I'm really hyped, I can't even talk about it. I'm really hyped about it because we're going to see a character that's in the other show.
Nice.
So you're doing a prequel show right now, right?
This is the prequel to the
Yeah.
other show.
So on the other show, did you see any of these characters that are in the prequel show?
No.
So this show is a prequel so much that we see ancestors, well, descendants from these people in the show.
Okay.
So these people are pretty much the ancestors of a lot of people in the other show.
Yeah.
And you can obviously tell who's from who's.
Yeah,
lineage.
bloodline.
So since it's a prequel, obviously this is the past, the one that you're watching, and the one that you had watched already was the future.
Yeah.
I see.
So, and they're both fucking great shows.
Honestly, it was not hard to get into, but I only got into it for a specific reason. And I will not disclose the reason. And
Off camera, we'll talk about it.
yeah,
It's a cat girl.
yeah, but it's a good watch. Definitely worth a watch. I'm glad I kind of like just stuck through it.
The cat girl will make you want to drop the whole show.
I'm a cat guy. I'm a cat guy.
Well, from this show, the cat girl will still make you want to drop the show just because it's like it's minor shit, like actual minors that they're doing way too much with them.
They just love the cat too much.
No, like she's a minor and her shit. We told you about it before. It's called her Lucky Ledger curse.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, I know what you're talking
But
about.
in the post show, her descendant is a cat witch, but she's an older cat witch. She's like an older person, so it's like they did it somewhat right, but it's still wrong because
She's a minor.
No, because the minors are the ones that are walking in on her.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, but these episodes of Fire Force, oh my god,
They're
9.5.
fire. I give them a 10. They're fire. I was reacting to everything.
I'm giving 9.5 because the
backstories, the fight scenes. I was the only backstories where I was like, I didn't mind watching them. I mind watching a lot of backstories because it interrupts a great fight.
I would have liked more of that fight. And then the backstory behind Sho's mother and Shinima's mother, I didn't mind that at all just because we didn't know shit about them.
It touched my heart.
Someone touched his mother.
Don't go
Whoa.
breaking Goofy's heart, all right?
And then this last episode, 16, was just gas.
Oh, damn. Yeah,
What?
no, it's crazy. It's going nuts.
We got one show left to talk about.
JJK.
JJK is back. We have episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So 1 and 2 is pretty much from the movie. And honestly,
Yeah,
I'm not
it
going to
really is.
lie. I was on my phone a lot, but I was still watching it and not really like, in a sense, listening to it. But I was literally just a visual for me. It seemed like the movie actually gave the fight and these were just like straight to the end or straight to the point of the fight and just
So
it wasn't very much. I was very disappointed in the episodes.
The other thing, though, too, I know.
The
The other thing I noticed too about this, the first 2 episodes, compared to the movie, is that the animation is a lot different.
No shit, it's the movie. The movie, they're gonna have the most HD 4K possible. I noticed that right away too.
Which one do you prefer though? Do you prefer
I mean,
the
it's a
movie
show.
one, or do you prefer the show?
But that's like everything though. Look at Demon Slayer. It's not gonna look like the movie the whole time. It's gonna be.
Honestly, I think I prefer the show.
Yeah, I was gonna say I liked the show's graphics a little bit more.
Yeah, I like the show's graphics, but like I feel like the movie just looks, I guess, cool because the colors, you know.
Like crispy and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's a scene they cut out during those.
There's a lot of scenes they cut out.
Yeah.
So, well, to recap on those first 2 episodes of what was really going on, we end up finding out Megami is the new head of the Zenin clan.
Hey, finally got his rank. Finally got his rank.
And the only reason he got that was because Gojo's sealed, and Noya's father passed.
Yeah, they went through this in the movie.
And there was a contract with Toji Fushiguro.
There was a PS.
Yeah. So that's the whole reason why Noya wants to go out and kill Megami.
But he ends up finding Megami with what was it?
No, he ends up finding Yuji and Choso.
Okay, yeah.
And that's when Yuta pops out, and we get the Yuji and Yuta fight, and then the Noya and Choso fight. Out of those 2 fights, which one did you guys like better?
In the movie or in the show?
It's the same shit.
Nah, you got like no fight in the show at all. The movie, you got like the actual fight.
I felt like we got more in the show, actually.
I was gonna say that I feel like the show showed us a little bit more.
Felt like it didn't show anything.
I mean, freaking honestly, it would have to be not Yuji's fight, but the other guy's fight.
I like Chozo's fight.
Yeah,
just because he mentions his brothers.
Hands.
Bro got turned into a fucking meme.
Hey, so I'm just noticing, to foreshadow, this man gets beat up a lot.
He does.
Yeah. Well,
he can take a beating.
I mean, he beat the fuck out of Yuji. He didn't lose that fight. That bathroom fight, he did not lose that bathroom fight.
No, but I feel
I'm talking about the Zenin dude.
Oh, Noya?
I'm not talking about Chozo.
Oh, well.
He loses a lot of fights. I'm talking about fights. That's why I said foreshadowing. Well, wait. So foreshadowing, what happens to Chozo? What the fuck? I feel played. I don't like this at all.
Well.
Fuck you.
What do you mean? Because Chozo only lost the 1 fight to Noya.
Because I was talking about losing fights, foreshadowing for we were talking about later about.
I thought we were talking about Noya.
No, I was talking about Zenin, the Zenin guy.
Noya didn't lose that fight either, really. I felt like he got distracted when Yuta came back out. But
oh no, well
during that Yuta and Yuji fight, the scene that I'm talking about, they cut out. After, you know how Yuji dives through a Jeep and finds a knife?
Yeah.
Before all that even happens, I think Rika or Yuta throws a car at Yuji and he punches it back at Yuta.
Yeah, because he has the strength of Asukuna right now. So he was telling.
No, he doesn't. He's just that strong.
I was gonna say Sukuna's put out right now. Like he's not.
Yeah,
in
no,
control.
but he says he has his power flowing through his body, and he can feel it getting stronger and stronger because of all the fingers he ate.
That's just Yuji's regular strength.
Oh yeah, he is naturally strong.
They talked about how
he's naturally gifted.
Body.
Sukuna went on a straight spree when he took over.
Definitely. But during the whole Yuji and Yuta fight, I thought it was pretty even until Rika came out.
He's a cheater. He pulled a trump card. He pulled a Megami.
It was a 1v1. They were going straight. It was straight up. And then Rika's like, "Hey,
what are we doing here?
Hello,
what's going on?"
She gave him the good old reach around.
Oh yeah, definitely. He wasn't expecting that though. 2 hands. He wasn't expecting that, and then next thing you know, he just comes in for the kill.
Slow.
You know what I mean? And then I guess that's when we go into to the next episode? Pretty much.
Blue, get your ass out of my dog's face.
No, that's it. He's gonna get pink eye.
Wake up, come here.
He's gonna get pink eye, bro. Let him get pink eye.
Terrible.
But, so yeah, we go into the next episode, and then, what is it, Yuji ends up being inside
Well, we ended up finding out Yuta faked Yuji's death just because he was under contract with the elders.
I was gonna say, and Gojo told him to keep an eye on him because he was marked for death, just like how Yuji is.
Yeah. And then we end up finding out in the next episode, too, that Maki's alive.
Oh, my goodness.
And she just tore the fuck up.
Yes. Show that. Let the camera see that stuff, honestly.
And Well, that episode pretty much goes with them linking up with Yuki, which was the other special grade curse user, the one that was Toto's master.
And is that when we get into Rio?
No, that's when we get into. That's when we go into meeting Tengen.
Okay.
And then we find out. Well, we see as they're walking into where the star plasma vessel was supposed to be during Gojo's flashback. They walk past the pool of blood, and Yuji's like, "What the fuck happened here?" And Yuki explains like, "Oh, it's the events that happened 12 years ago when Toji came in and popped."
Damn. So it's already been 12 years since that happened?
It's been 12 years since that event.
Damn.
And then that's when we find out. Well, that's when we meet Tengen, and we end up finding out Tengen is, since he wasn't able to ascend into the star plasma vessel, Tengen's become more of a curse than a human. And Tengen's now susceptible to
being cursed.
No, to Geto's. Well, we end up finding out his name's Kenjaku, but he has Geto's curse manipulation. So if he gets a hold of Tengen, it's grits for all of Tokyo, maybe even the world. Because we end up finding out that's why Kenjaku couldn't turn all of Tokyo into sorcerers, just certain colonies.
What's weird too, what I hate about King Jaku, honestly, now that I know his name, is that he's the zipper guy, the guy who's with the brain, right?
The stitches.
Yeah.
So we end up, well, in the next few episodes, we're going to find out a lot more about Kenjaku. But he used to be Noritoshi Kamo too, which was Choso's father.
Oh, wow.
And we'll find out in the next few episodes how he's connected to Yuji.
And that man's crazy.
King Jaku, huh?
Yeah. The bloodline is...
It's mainly
bloodline.
Because Kenjaku's able to jump into different bodies of different people. But he's also able
He's like Genghis Khan.
He's also able to absorb their curse techniques through it. But he can only hold on to a certain few at a time, depending on what vessels he's in.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got a good vessel right now. He's in right now. Gojo's homie.
He was waiting specifically for this vessel.
Well, and also, Tengen was explaining how the events of 12 years ago fucked up the entire timeline. Because the star plasma vessel, the Six Eyes, and Tengen are always connected. But the anomaly of Toji Fushiguro fucked up all of that.
Yeah, he definitely put a ripple effect.
So, I think at the end of episode 3, they pretty much explain all the Colon game rules.
Yeah.
And then Tengen says, okay.
There's like 10, there's what, 10, what's it called again?
There's like 5 rules. I didn't want to.
I didn't want to write down the rules either.
Not even the rules, but there's like 10, what's it called again? Different sections that are doing it.
No, there's 13
colonies.
Oh, 13. Okay.
And then once you jump into a colony, all your communications cut.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the rules is once you
are in a colony,
you have 19 days to earn a point, and the way to earn a point is you can earn 1 point by killing a human, or I think it's 5 points for killing a sorcerer. And inside these colonies, the reason why Megami wants to get in there so bad, his sister is in the colony, and she has to participate within 19 days. She'll be stripped of her curse technique, and she'll die.
But you can also leave. You can leave your colony.
You can't really leave the colony.
You can't leave that specific one, but you can technically leave your colony to be out the game.
Kind of worried though too if we're going to talk about this, because there was a promise that was made. You know what I mean? If Sukuno took over his body again, that
Yuta had to kill him.
Yeah, Yuta would have to kill him.
Yeah,
and he's worried about that
because Yuji feels like Sukuna has a plan for Megami.
Yeah.
It gets wilder too, but then Tengen also explains that, okay, since you guys are going out to this colony, I need 2 of 3 of the special grade sorcerers to stay here and guard me from Kenjaku. I need either Choso, Yuki, or Yuta. Y'all decide.
And then they just like, I volunteered as tribute.
Yeah, Choso's like, me.
Yep.
Right away, Choso was like, I'll do it for my brother. And then Yuki wanted to stay to talk to Tengen longer.
Need some questions to be answered.
And right away, Yuta's like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to just go jump into a colony and start racking up some points. Because after a single sorcerer accumulates 100 points, they can add a rule to the colon game itself.
I think that is crazy.
What's even crazier, too, is that Kenjaku's not even the game master.
So if he
they
dies...
kill Kenjaku, the colon games continues.
Unwritten rule never stops.
But I feel like we're not going to see King Jaku till like almost like mid-season.
I don't want to say nothing about the manga.
Yeah, he's ready, but I mean, since they said that, I'm pretty sure he dies, so there's no spoiler on that one once they said that. And then it just to see who wins is going to be nuts.
Yeah.
So at the end of episode 3, everybody cuts off in their groups. Choso and Yuki stay to guard Tengen. Yuta jumps into a colony already. And then they send Megami and Yuji to go pick up the other third year that got expelled from Jujutsu High, Hikari. And I'll tell you right now, you guys are gonna fucking love this guy.
They were like, is he even strong? And they're like, oh, he's stronger than he used to be. Or
he's not a special grade sorcerer, but Yuta says at a certain point he can probably even go runs with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, that's what it was.
It's not.
That was good though.
To answer your question, it's not really that he's funny. He's just a dick. He's kind of. I don't want to say nothing.
Don't give us too much, all right? You're giving us already too much.
Honestly, you guys are gonna love this guy. But then we get to episode 4,
which is that episode, right?
Yep.
This episode,
Maki versus the Zenin clan.
It's crazy.
So, when she gets into it with the Zenin clan, the first thing I thought of when after she speaks to her sister, you know, and her
such a sad moment.
It's a very sad moment.
First thing she'd seen was her father with her sister's body right at her feet. Her father had cut her sister open already.
Yo, I know, but I'm saying like she was still alive, and then she got her eye taken out, and then
they had that moment, and they're bleeding. Like in like the forest.
Yeah, I was confused for a second. I thought she was gonna kiss her. I was like, what's going on? And then it just like it just went into a different area, and she was like, I've seen this before. You never changed it. And then she just pretty much gave her the rundown, like, hey,
as soon as this is over,
this is all done. You.
Yeah.
She said pretty much, you know how my curse technique works. I can only make a few small things. So after I make this for you, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, and that was basically her goodbye to her sister.
Ends up making a crazy fucking sword for her.
That sword ends up taking out that guy's skull. He ended up getting scalped.
Her father.
Yeah.
Yeah, she scalped her father. That fool was like, what the fuck? All the second grade curses have got exercised. What's going on? He draws his sword, gets into his stance, and is talking all this shit. His head's already cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Scalped. Kenjaku'd.
Seriously.
And then Maki goes 1v, I think 21 at first.
That scene though. Can we talk about that scene? What did it give you guys any kind of vibes?
Well, I honestly though I've always been seeing across the internet and whatnot, TikTok reels, is the Kill Bill.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Every time I seen the first slice from the video, because I could have got spoiled a long time ago. I swiped. I knew what's going on. When I seen this, I was like, I know what's going on, I know what's happening. So I just was avoiding it until I watched the episode, and I was like, yo, like
that scene was legendary.
That was crazy.
That was a very legendary scene.
It gave her stats too of how many people she dropped. She went like,
bro, it
was like a total of probably like 70 people.
Mm-hmm.
What was the first thing her father said after she exercised the curses? Like, what the fuck? I haven't felt this kind of fierce in a Toji. And I was just like, dude, everybody's seeing a fucking ghost right now. And then she 1v4s. I forgot what the fuck they're called. But it's...
Oh, yeah, bro. They come out of nowhere.
But they were part of that little clan too, or they were inside that meeting with her cousin.
It was Noyo's uncles.
Is that who they are?
Yeah, they were all uncles. They were all related to the head of the clan.
Yeah,
they're just like the strongest.
And they all got too.
What was fucked up about that too? Her father even said the only reason I'm not being the head of the clan is because my 2 useless children.
Mm-hmm. Just because they were girls.
and kind of useless. They didn't have any kind of real.
Yeah, they didn't have powers like that.
That's why Maki had joined that first crew where there was like, okay, nobody has powers here, but they're all able to fight. And then Mai had that little weak technique where she only create like 1 or 2 things a day.
She make 1 bullet.
A day.
one bullet.
That was crazy. I thought it was
that
funny.
1v4 scene with I think they were called the Hiai or something like that.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. She rips out the throat. She rips out an eye.
I think one guy even spontaneously combusts.
Well, that was on his doing. That was his fault. He didn't want to stop. He was looking at her with those eyes, those freaking eyes.
One guy, he had some shit to do with his eyes. But the first 2 foods, one dude was able to raise like concrete hands out. I thought it was some alchemy shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought too when I seen it clap.
Yeah.
I thought of Gaara.
I was like, what in the fucking Full Metal? And then all of a sudden, we see her rip the first guy's throat out. Bah! Second food, throw it out again. Bah! And then that muscular food started to walk up. While I think
no, she ripped. The second one was the eye. She rips the eye out.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the guy who was about to throw looks like 100 fists to the one.
The dude that looked like a fucking. He looked like that dude from Hunter x Hunter.
To me, he looked like Jimu's dad.
He looked like the Manimal.
Yeah. Shout out Manimal.
The other dude just holding her down was some kind of genjutsu type shit.
He's looking at with the freaky eyes.
And then he's still saying, hey, we haven't felt this since Toji. You need to kill her now.
Meanwhile, Homegirl is getting like ripped and everything. Bro, honestly, she kind of looked like an anime version of Rhea Ripley at that point. That's who I thought of.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
There's going to be a lot of cosplays this year of this specific version.
Of Maki.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I'm not going to lie. I have a homegirl who works out a lot, and she's an MMA fighter. She did a pose like this and did the resemblance. Dude, that shit was fucking dope. Like that shit was like spot on. That shit was fire.
I think the hardest part of that 1v4 was the very end where the dude's like, oh, you got her. And she's just walking by with like the Undertaker,
the dude's head.
Like the old Undertaker holding his fucking head.
And that was if you guys didn't notice, that was the Freddy versus Jason scene where he cuts off Jason's head and throws it in the water. he just stumbles across with his head. Yeah.
And then it becomes a 1v1 between her and Noya. And the whole time she's just counting out his frames.
Oh yeah, I was confused at first. I was like, why is he just counting? She's just taking the beating.
It was like what he has like 24 frames. That's what it was.
It's a 24 frame
count. Yeah, because she knows about it. She's seen something similar to it before, and
that scene though.
She paused at that and she's like, "Wow!" He's like, "You're stupid. You're gonna let me get all this extra speed," and she was like, "You know what? Turn around." Yeah.
One shots this motherfucker.
Dude, it was like a straight Mortal Kombat freaking
fatality.
Yeah.
And then he has
the
also
just breaking.
He has a downside to his ability. If he doesn't touch you within those frames, he gets paused for a full second. So as soon as she connected, she just let all the force go and just boom, fractured his whole brain, his whole skull. Then bro starts crawling away.
Well, and then at the end, she goes back to visit her mom.
Her mom.
I thought that scene was wild.
Dude, I thought she was going to make up with her mom, honestly. She was like, oh, mom, hello. I thought she was going to be cool with her and whatnot. Nah, her mom wanted nothing to do with her.
I think
Someone says, what up?
I think her mom committed Sudoku. I think her mom legit cut her own stomach open.
No, I thought Maki definitely sliced her.
Her mom Sudoku'd manga. And then we see Noya crawling back, but then the mom ends up stabbing this fool in the back.
Oh, yeah.
With a basic knife.
A butter knife.
And I don't know if y'all remember this or not, but you guys need to kill a jujitsu sorcerer with cursed energy, or they can come back as a curse.
I did not remember.
That's why, I don't know if y'all remember at the end of the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie, Gojo never really kills Geto. That's why Kenjaku was able to take control of that fool's body.
Well, at the end of that movie, they kind of pan out and they don't really show Gojo.
But he just ends it right there. That's why he doesn't really...
He doesn't kill him with cursed energy. That's what, because Geto even asked him, he's like, finish me off with cursed energy. And he just lets him die off like that. And that's why he
bleeds out.
That's why he was able to come back as a curse because of the cursed Kenjaku.
I see.
So, and then at the end, bro, the fucking witch girl pops up. She's like, she just comes and claims the body of.
Oh, bro, she just lays it right down right there.
Maki says, I got shit to do. I need you to take care of her. Episode ends. I ain't gonna lie, 10 episode.
10.
Definitely.
10
And this is
all
only
around.
episode, what, 5, 4?
It looked like the dunk contest. 10's all around.
Definitely, dude. It was a good-ass episode, dude. Honestly, they made her a really strong character, but let's do an honorable mention to the third homie that was part of the original clan. She ended up dying.
Who's third homie?
This lady.
She's not a part of any clan.
No, I said she's part of the original
gang.
Oh, the trio.
Yeah.
This girl. No, we don't gotta talk about Nabara.
Yeah, it's already done and over with.
She died.
She died. Yeah, she died. Oh, she died the first season.
She did.
Oh yeah, second season. My fault.
She got touched.
She got touched. Yes.
I don't know if you guys seen like the headlines at the end of the episode.
Yes, it did.
The Zenin clan is no longer part of the big three.
They got taken out. Well, because they all got taken out.
Yeah.
They're done. There's nobody to represent them.
Megumi's still around.
That's like saying
That's the
Sasuke.
only person, and they didn't even want him to be the fucking leader.
I know, but he has the actual inherited curse technique of the clan. That's why they made him clan leader.
Yeah, but now there's no clan.
Yeah, there's no thing.
That's the Uchiha clan.
Person.
Yeah, that's the Uchiha clan right there.
I mean, isn't Maki a part of the same clan?
Yeah,
So there's two.
that's right. He got one person.
Oh yeah, one.
That's all you need to repopulate.
Whoa.
I don't know about
It's all the son of Toji and the recreation of Toji.
Yeah. Imagine the babies.
So
That's crazy.
that's it for this
Yeah,
episode.
that's how the episode ends.
That's it. Sadly.
Are we wrapping it up?
I mean, it's damn near 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty much all we have for the episode, too.
Sorry for the delay, folks. This man was dying.
Yeah, I was ill for 2 weeks. I am sorry. But, I mean,
Hey, it's a 2-hour banger. All right.
I sound like a 70-year-old smoker through the whole thing. It might be like this again next week. We'll see.
Well, speaking of next week, just so I know, are we jonesing?
We can do the Joneses next week.
We're jonesing next week.
Yeah.
All right, we're jonesing next week. You heard it.
Y'all got any closing statements?
Follow us on TikTok. We're still going live as we speak. You guys can watch us as we do it live.
Also, follow the Instagram. We have a YouTube channel. Let's get it cracking, guys.
Subscribe.
All right.
Ring that bell. Here we go.
We'll see y'all next week. It's been episode 86.
Do the chop. There we go.